Hi Aries, welcome to your weekly reading. This is your weekly forecast for, February 24th through March 1st, 2020 for all Aries suns, moons, risings, Aries on the house cusp, and also I would say if you have your sun in the first house or you have your Venus in Aries, watch this reading. For your reading today, we are using the Sharman-Caselli tarot deck for the primary tarot deck. If I need to clarify any cards on the table, I'll be using the Vera, Sibilla, Italiana, otherwise known as the Everyday Oracle. And at the end of your reading, I'm going to be pulling some cards from the Romance Angels for Aries suns, Aries moons, and Aries risings. So stay tuned for that at the end of your reading. So let's go ahead and get started. This is a 6-card spread. We're going to look at how does Aries see themselves today? What is the theme for Aries over the next week? What is something that Aries has already learned in their past that will be helpful for them this week to remember this week? A challenge they may be facing, a lesson they are learning now, and a gift they will receive. All Aries that may be watching. February 24th through March the 1st, please. Please show me 6 cards for Aries suns, Aries risings, Aries on the house cusp, those with their sun in the first house, or Venus in Aries. February 24th through March the 1st, please. 2020. Show me 6 cards for Aries, please. All right, Aries, there are your 6 cards. Let's go ahead and take a look. Aries, how you see yourself today. We have the 7 of Cups in reverse. So with the 7 of Cups in reverse, Aries, I feel like today you are coming to some sort of realization here. You may be very practical or pragmatic about how you do things. I feel like this is about coming out of illusion here. So it may be that you realize you have not as many options as you thought you had. This could also be seen as someone who is drowning in fantasy. So what I mean by that is it can be an extreme. So it could either be someone who is coming out of an illusion or someone who is, for example, abusing substances and they're quite disillusioned. The way that I'm kind of seeing it here, though, this is a Neptune and Pisces energy. I'm seeing it more as a sobering up type of energy. So it may be that you are kind of starting to see that you don't have as many options as you thought you did, or things are becoming a little bit more black and white. The picture is becoming a little bit more crisper, a little bit more clear this week. All right, and of course, this is a water sign energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You could be dealing with any of those signs. The theme for you this week, Aries, is the High Priestess in reverse, Pisces, Virgo energy. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Virgo. I am seeing that there could be a secret coming out this week, something being revealed. I'm also seeing a woman here, could be a man as well, who's very withdrawn, keeping to themselves, very secretive. Okay, this could be someone who's pulling back their energy, a little bit, I wouldn't say hiding, but this is someone who may be keeping a secret, doesn't want to be found out. See if there's anything else I'm getting here. This could be someone who is in a very noisy environment and is having a hard time finding some quiet time, some quiet space to really get centered and really listen to their intuition. I'm also getting, Aries, that you're having a hard time listening to your intuition this week. So if there's anything that you could work on, it would be finding a quiet place for you to meditate so that you can really listen to that inner voice, that little voice inside of you that is trying to, provide you with guidance, give you direction, etc. All right, so what is something that Aries has already learned in the past that will be useful for them to remember this week? We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So with the Queen of Swords in reverse, she can be a very cold-hearted, bitchy woman. This could also be someone here who's a bit of a nasty witch, but I will say that if there's any benefit to the Queen of Swords in reverse is that she knows how to quit. She knows how to break up. She knows how to cut things out of her life, sometimes without abandon. So you may have learned how to use this sword recently in your recent past. You may have learned how to set yourself free from certain situations that were not conducive to your lifestyle, or not helpful to you. For example, quitting a job, getting out of a relationship. The Queen of Swords does not mince her words. And when she's reversed, she is definitely a bit of a bitch here. So this could also be someone that you've already dealt with in the past, a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, or a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign. In which case, you already know that this person is very sharp with her words. She's very, yes, she can be a bit verbally abusive. This can be someone who is a very nasty person with their words, with their actions. So it could be an energy here that you've already learned to draw on in your past that will be useful for you to remember this week. The challenge that Aries will be facing is the Knight of Cups in reverse. So I'm getting a couple things here. This is a water sign energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Of course, we are in Pisces season. The Knight of Cups in reverse for me can be an ex-lover coming back into the picture. So of course, you could be a challenge here around an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend. Another possibility here is, Aries, you're having a hard time figuring out what it is that you want in terms of love, in terms of relationships, possibly with work, possibly with career. It could be that because the Knight of Cups in reverse is someone who follows their heart from person to person. They don't really develop their relationships at a very deep level. It's more superficial. So I'm just looking at this combination here. I'm kind of getting the picture that this isn't you, Aries. I feel like this is someone else coming into the picture here. I am getting that this could be an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend. And they may be a water sign, they may not. But this is someone here that may just be looking for a one-night stand. They don't really know what they want. They're a little bit flaky when it comes to relationships. They may be seen as a bit superficial. So there's a challenge here around really knowing what it is that your heart wants and really being able to pursue your passions here. So it's important for you to, I feel, get in touch with that this week, what it is that you're really passionate about, what it is that you really love, who it is that you really love. And also watch out for people coming back like ex-boyfriends and girlfriends. Of course, someone that you may have broken up with in the past, or someone that you may have worked with in the past that wasn't such a great fit for you. So we are in a Mercury retrograde period, so that of course is something that can pop up around this time of year. A lesson that Aries is learning now, we have the Hermit in reverse. So interesting, we have two of the most spiritual cards in the entire tarot deck with the High Priestess and the Hermit, but they're both coming up in reverse. So this is an energy that I'm getting, male or female, it doesn't really matter, of someone that spends a lot of time alone, or someone that's very withdrawn, someone that's very antisocial. I'm definitely getting a Virgo, Pisces coming through here. And the Hermit is in reverse is someone that doesn't really want to be found. This can also be someone that is being looked for or searched for, such as a missing person. I'm getting missing persons unit for some reason. So of course this could be someone that you've lost contact with, or someone that is very withdrawn, almost hiding out from the rest of the world here. So This could be a lesson around someone who isolates themselves, someone who is displaying asocial personality traits, someone that is very withdrawn. This could also be someone that doesn't listen to advice, or they listen to books, and they read papers, and they read articles on the internet, and they're getting all this information, all this advice, all this external wisdom, but they really don't know how to listen to their own internal guidance. So this could be here a lesson around developing and understanding your intuition and your own, the fact that you have the gift of, you do have psychic abilities. You are gifted. Learning how to develop your own internal guidance, your own inner high priestess, your own inner hermit. So that's just one. Those are some possibilities there. Of course, I read for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Aries, Sun in the first house. So this is going to perhaps play out for you in different ways depending on your sign and what's going on in your chart. But of course, we're in Pisces season. This is a very spiritual time of year. Pisces rules the 12th house, spirituality, and it is the last sign in the zodiac. So Pisces are the master. So this is a very good time for you to understand your gifts, become perhaps a little bit, learn how to meditate, learn how to quiet yourself down, find a space in your house or a room in your house where you can practice your spirituality. If you're not spiritual and you just watch tarot readings, it's a good time to practice centering yourself. What is it? Is there a specific spiritual gift or a spiritual talent that you're drawn to? For example, someone may be more interested in crystals, or someone may be more interested in Reiki, meditation, yoga. Finding something like that to help ground yourself, center yourself, find that inner voice and be able to listen to that. Because what I'm kind of getting here is that someone is feeling a little bit lost here and is withdrawing from society, or is having a hard time finding someone or reaching someone here. Because I'm getting that there's someone here that's hiding, or was withdrawn, or is not listening to their intuition, or is getting all this guidance. But the one thing that they can't do or are not doing right now is listening to their own wisdom. So the gift you will receive, Aries, we have the Page of Cups in reverse. Right. So I do feel like there's some communication here coming in. Now, the caveat with this is that I don't feel like this is something that is going to necessarily, I'm getting that there's a disappointing message here, or someone is disappointed in love. Okay. Now, of course, I feel like we can get to the upright qualities of this card if certain other cards here can be turned around. But what I'm getting here is that perhaps our focus is on the wrong person, or because we don't know what we want and we're following our heart from person to person, or we're having a hard time listening to our own internal guidance, our own internal GPS, that we may be attracting someone here who doesn't really know how to make us happy, or we may continually find ourselves in disappointing relationships. But I'm going to go ahead and clarify this Page of Cups in reverse. I do see a message coming in here, or you may be dealing with a younger child here. I am seeing a more immature energy, someone that, they just are a disappointment, or they're disappointed either with you or you're disappointed with them. I don't feel like this. I feel like this is a younger person. This could be someone younger than you. Who is this Page of Cups in reverse? Who is this Page of Cups in reverse? We have the Doctor. Okay, so there could be someone here who's trying to solve some kind of problem here, or this could be, for example, a physician, a lawyer. So, of course, this could have to do with someone's health. Someone may be receiving some disappointing news. Maybe they went to a doctor and they were hoping for remission, or they were hoping for some better news here. I do feel like someone here is trying to get to the heart of an issue here. Someone is definitely trying to get treatment for something here. It could be depression. It could be some, maybe some sort of disorder here. For example, social anxiety. It could be some kind of anxiety here. Someone who is depressed or is hiding a lot. Let's see if I can get some more information. We have constancy. It feels like something here is not changing, or someone is, Costanza or La Costanza is about perseverance, immutability, something that's not changing. Something could be someone here is not growing or not seeing growth or not seeing change. Something isn't progressing. So this could be a child here that has some developmental issues, or we've tried to go get treatment for it. And this could also be a situation that is just continuously disappointing, and we need to really figure out what it is that is going on here. What it is that we really want. Why is this not making us happy? Why do we keep getting disappointed in our love relationships? Or why are we not getting the news that we want here? So again, I feel like this goes back to someone here that may need to be cut out of our life, or someone here that is underperforming in some way, or that they're just not being clear with what they want, and they're just not up to your level, Aries. That's kind of what I'm getting here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some romance angels. Again, I'm going to be looking at Aries Sun, Aries Moon, and Aries Rising. So romance angels, what is your guidance for Aries Sun signs? What is your guidance for Aries Sun signs? Okay, so we have worth waiting for. Aries Sun signs, divine timing is at work in your life. So in your love life. So whoever it is that, it could be that you want to make the effort here. You want to reach out to someone. You wish someone would come forward. I feel like whoever this is, they're worth waiting for, or it's better for you to allow divine timing to come into play here. So that means kind of Wheel of Fortune energy here. Just let things happen. Let the chips fall where they may. It's kind of the energy that I'm getting with this card. But someone here is definitely worth waiting for. I feel like it's you. I feel like you're the one worth waiting for as well. But divine timing is at work in your love life. Very important message. So Aries moons. What can we get for Aries moons? What is your guidance for Aries moons? 2 cards here. We have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime, and separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So what I'm getting from this Aries moons is that there's someone that you truly love. Okay, you have a true connection with someone here. It is the romance of a lifetime, but right now you're separated from this person, or time apart from this person is on the horizon. So something to be aware of there, but I definitely feel like this is someone that truly, truly makes your heart beat faster. And Aries risings, what can we get for Aries rising? What is your guidance for Aries rising, Spirit? We have deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. I'm kind of getting that with the Knight of Cups here in reverse in the challenge position. So someone here is not being honest about what it is they're looking for. They just don't know what they're looking for. All right, so there is some kind of deception happening here in a relationship, Aries rising, and they want you to take the mask off, or they want you to realize that the person that you're dealing with, because we sort of attract, we are what we attract here. Someone that you're dealing with here is lying or involved in some sort of deception. Guys, this is your weekly reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, information below in the description. Please check out your sun, moon, and rising signs in the playlist below. And have a wonderful week. I'll talk to you soon.